Can chiropractic care replace painkillers?
Absolutely, yes. Yes. If you're taking a painkiller, oftentimes that is a prescription. You have an injury, maybe it's a sprained strain, maybe you lifted something improperly, maybe you slept wrong and you have a reaction, right? So that reaction is a muscle spasm. There's oftentimes inflammation as well. So medical will often prescribe a muscle relaxer and a painkiller to make you feel better. Chiropractic is really a holistic approach to allowing the body to heal on its own. So we can definitely avoid painkillers with proper spinal adjustments. So what we do is we locate the misalignment, the abnormal stress that is on the joint, and we deliver specific, precise spinal adjustments. We release the stress in the joint. We influence nerve function to a muscle, to the surrounding area, to the injured area. We're going to help reduce inflammation. Obviously, we're going to help reduce pain. So chiropractic, yes, can absolutely get rid of the painkillers, but most importantly, we can improve the injured area so that it doesn't continue to be an intermittent problem. And that's usually what happens is we have these injuries and then, the body, we take a medication, the pain goes away, and then we have this intermittent injuries start to happen. And as we age, the injuries start to develop more and more. Maybe they happen once a year, and then maybe twice a year, and then 3 times a year. And then it's chronic. So by getting the specific adjustment restored, then you're going to prevent that reoccurring injury. So that's why it's so important to go to a proper chiropractor and fix that problem.
5 surprising things chiropractic can help with.
Okay, so let's start with allergies. A lot of people don't realize that, food allergies, sinus issues, chronic rhinitis, frequent colds, it's oftentimes due to a stress on the central nervous system, the brainstem up in here. These nerves communicate with the brain, the sinuses, eyes, ears, nose, and throat. And so by alleviating the stress on the spine, improving nerve function, we can help with allergies. Again, chiropractic is really a holistic approach to health. Our goal is no medications, so we want the body to heal naturally. The second one is asthma. A lot of people don't realize, but yeah, chiropractic absolutely improves respiratory. Asthma is usually a hypersensitivity on the bronchioles for a variety of causes, but with specific spinal adjustments in the thoracic spine, we can alleviate the stress on the spine, we can free the nerve, and we can influence proper communication of the bronchioles. And so we can help asthma, especially with children. So the younger that we can do that, the better. The third one is infertility. A lot of people are shocked to hear, but we have specific people come to our clinic for that because they have heard how chiropractic can help a person get pregnant. So what happens oftentimes is we have spinal misalignments and it's disrupting the nerve function to the fallopian tubes, to the uterus, to the ovaries, and it's causing a malfunction. It's affecting the proper reproductive system. And so by gently restoring the motion in the spine and releasing that interference and improving that communication to the reproductive organs, we can help with infertility. Actually, also the pregnancy, during pregnancy, chiropractic can help. So that would be the fourth one that a lot of people are shocked to find out. We can help with pregnancy. We can help with mom feeling great during her pregnancy. We can help with the communication to the developing fetus embryo. We're going to help speed up labor by keeping the pelvis properly aligned and moving properly. We can help with that dilation, so we speed up the delivery process. We also help increase the chances of a natural delivery, because if your pelvis is subluxated, it can disrupt that dilation, and therefore, it can cause an emergency and it can cause a C-section. So by having proper alignment in the hips, proper movement, we help with that dilation. So pregnancy is the fourth. And the fifth one, I can think about the top of my head would be digestion, acid reflux, digestion. Again, it all comes back to the nervous system. If we have subluxations at particular joints, it's going to disrupt that communication to that organ. And so by simply releasing that interference, we're going to improve communication to that organ. So we're going to help improve function. And the fifth one would be digestion.
Kids, screens, and spines. The tech neck epidemic.
Yeah, so we've talked about this before with kids. They're inundated with stress all day long with the gadgets. So a lot of people don't realize that the stimulation of the tablet, the phones, it does affect, it impairs nervous system function. And so this is leading to a variety of issues with kids, lack of concentration, insomnia, mood swings, depression. So they don't realize that that stimulation certainly is affecting the body's function. Also, the position of the neck when they're constantly looking at the tablet, the phone, playing video games, they're losing the lordosis in their neck much earlier than, say, for example, when I was a kid, it was around 20 years of age. Now studies are showing kids are losing the natural curvature in their neck by the age of 15. And I'm seeing that in my clinic all day long. Kids having poor posture very early in life, the online schooling, and the gadgets play a huge role in that. So that's why it's imperative that parents get their kids checked regularly. They should be getting adjustments at least one time a month, and that's going to combat that stress that's accumulating on the spine, impairing their nervous system, but it's also going to improve their posture with that forward head due to the posture with the tablets.
What's the biggest myth about chiropractic care you wish everyone knew the truth about?
There's so many, but I guess the number one is obviously that chiropractic is very dangerous. Over 100 million chiropractic adjustments take place every single day all over the world. So chiropractic is very popular over the entire world. So if you're going to a real chiropractor, it is extremely safe. We still hear quite regularly from people that they've been told not to see us because all of these negative side effects are going to occur, which just is not true. When 100 million adjustments take place every day, if negative things were happening to individuals, then I think this would be highlighted all over the news. So chiropractic is extremely safe. That's the biggest that we want to get across to people.
What inspired you to build multiple clinics in the Philippines, and what's been your greatest reward so far?
Oh, really, it was demand. We first actually started in just our condo, and then we moved to a townhouse, and that was spilling over into the street, causing traffic jams at this house that we were renting. And then when we decided to stay here, we opened up our first branch in Quezon City, and that too just overflowing with people. So we had to open up Makati just to kind of be able to be convenient for people that were traveling long distances to see us. So then we opened up Alabang, and then we opened up Cavite, and now we've gone north into Pampanga. So really just so we can cater to more people so they don't have to drive all the way to Quezon City. And then, of course, the greatest accomplishment is just the fulfillment that we experience with helping so many Filipinos with this amazing miracle that we're able to give to the Filipino people.
If someone only did one thing every day to take better care of their spine, what would it be?
If the chiropractic is not part of that, would be stretching. Putting your spine in range of motion and holding for a prolonged period of time, 20 to 30 seconds. So keeping the spine moving properly, trying to keep the proper curvatures, and maintaining a proper posture is probably the most important thing that someone could do if they only could do one thing daily. That would be stretch in the proper stretches.
What is the number one sign your body is trying to tell you something is wrong, but most people ignore it?
That's easy. That's pain. So if you're having headaches, if you're having back pain, if you're having joint pain, that means that there's a problem. So pain is like your engine light going off in your car. If your engine light is going off, that means that there's a problem with the engine. So what do? We take it to the mechanic so that our car doesn't break down. So pain is a warning signal, just like the engine light. It's telling you something is wrong. Most likely there's a disturbance on the nervous system due to stress on your spine, usually misalignment, postural changes are putting pressure on the spine, affecting the nerve. That is causing the injury. That is causing the spasm. That is causing the pain. So we are the mechanic. Bring your body to us, and we're going to correct that problem. No more pain, no more problem.
What's your daily health routine, and what do you never skip, no matter how busy you are?
That would be, I try to live obviously a very consistent lifestyle with proper sleep, proper nutrition. chiropractic adjustments, but I would say exercise is something that I have to do, even if it's just for 15 minutes. I need to move my body, whether that's even just a walk, a run, working out, playing with the kids. But it's just part of me. Working out is like breathing. It's something that I must do on a regular basis.